Hi! If you stumbled across this video, you're probably in the process of bleaching your hair, or you were thinking about bleaching your hair. There's a lot of really good advice that you can take, but most of them involve toners, because when you bleach your hair, it's going to turn orange, and if you bleach it again, it's going to turn yellow. And in order to get the yellow or the orange out, people are going to tell you to use a toner. Well, in my case, and I'm sure in a lot of other girls and guys' cases, there's no toner available. Like, there's no stores that sell toner in your area. So, the best thing you can do is what I did, and that is, I started off with really dark brown hair, and I wanted to change, so I decided to go blonde. And I wanted to do it at home, so I got box bleach, and I got Clairol Born Blonde Maxi. I prefer Clairol Born Blonde Ultra Blue. Didn't know that at the time, but now that after I bleached my hair, I would recommend, if you're just starting to bleach your hair now, if you haven't gone through the first step, go out and buy the box bleach Clairol Born Blonde Ultra Blue, because Ultra Blue is for brassy colored hair, so it reduces the risk of your hair turning orange and yellow. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not going to turn your hair those colors, but it might be a lighter shade or an easier shade to work with of yellow or orange. The first time I bleached my hair, it turned orange. What I recommend doing to really speed up the bleaching process is, when you bleach your hair, the directions in the box are going to tell you, do this part of your hair first, and then it's going to tell you to start at the back and work your way forward, but to leave an inch to an inch and a half away from your roots. So don't do your roots right away, because the heat from your head is going to speed up the process of the bleach where your roots are, and it's going to turn your roots lighter than the rest of your hair. So start right here, then do your roots after half an hour, or until your hair turns like an orangish or yellowish color. What I did was, I did this part of my hair first, I bleached it, and then I put it all up on top of my head, like if you were to dye your hair like normal. Put it all up on top of your head, get saran wrap or cling wrap, wrap it around your head. I did it around twice, and then take a blow dryer, and keep it around 8 inches away from your head, and you blow dry. This heats up the bleach, which makes the process a lot faster. And then after about a half an hour, check on your hair, and with the Clairol, the Born Blonde, the bleach is actually like a purplish color, and it's going to look like a gray in your head, like in your hair, like the saran wrap is going to look like a grayish color. Don't panic. If your hair is not turning gray, trust me, especially if you're starting from a dark brown, your hair is not going to be turning blonde that fast, unless you're lucky. So yeah, do that, and check it after half an hour, and your hair should turn like a orange color. Once your hair turns orange, you can add the bleach to your roots. So take the saran wrap off, add the bleach to your roots, and then put your hair back up all on top of your head, saran wrap again, and then take the blow dryer to it. You can give your arm a break, because if you feel your head, it's actually going to feel really warm, the saran wrap is. So you can give your arm a break. You don't have to bleach it blow dry it for another half an hour if you don't want to. But make sure that you do it consistently, like you can stop and then start up again, just to keep your hair really warm, the bleach really warm. There's a recommended amount of time that they're not supposed to exceed. It says in the directions. I think for Clairol it was 90 minutes. So I left it in there for about a half an hour, maybe 70 minutes or so. I mean, like an hour, 70 minutes total. And then I washed it out, and it was a bright orange. But the next day I went and bought L'Oreal bleach. The reason why I bought L'Oreal is because I didn't know that my hair was supposed to turn orange at first, the first time bleaching my hair. I looked up on YouTube videos about how you bleach your hair and stuff, and it says toner, but I don't have access to a toner, so I'm like, okay, I'll bleach it again. So I used L'Oreal. I got Extra Bleach Blonde number 205. It didn't really work for me. I'm not saying that it's not L'Oreal's fault, but it didn't work for me. Turned my hair a really dark yellow. Barely took any of the orange out of my hair at all. Same thing. Put your hair up, saran wrap, blow dry. And then after that, I went and I bought L'Oreal Brass Vanisher. My hair was a really dark yellow at this time. I tried the L'Oreal Brass Vanisher. It didn't work at all. It didn't do anything to my hair at all. But now looking back, I think it's because my hair was too dark of a yellow to really do anything with anyways. So the next day, this was the third day, the next day I went and bought Clairol Born Blonde Ultra Blue, not the Maxi, but the Ultra Blue, and it worked beautifully. It turned my hair a really white yellow, and remember, do the saran wrap. Make sure you do the saran wrap in the blow dryer. It really helps to speed up the process. Turned my hair a really pale yellow, and I knew that I could do something with my hair from there. Like I said, if you don't have access to a toner, it's going to take a lot more bleachings and a lot more work. So after I did that, I went out and I bought Garnier Nutrice. It is the color 82 Champagne Blonde. I got that from Walmart. It was $6.97. So I used this. I did it for the recommended amount of time. I didn't use the saran wrap or the blow dryer. It's not bleach. It's just hair dye. It's just to cover it up. It turned my hair this color. I personally... That's my baby. I personally love this color. It's not the color that's on the box, but definitely took the bright pale. It was like a obnoxious yellow before. It took it out, and there's still tones of yellow, but it's natural yellow. I think I might try the L'Oreal Brass Vanisher again, because I'm sure it would work now. I'm not looking for a platinum blonde, but maybe a little less yellow. I don't know yet. I'm definitely going to add browns and lowlights and highlights to my hair, but yeah, so if you want your hair this color, that would be the easiest route to go, unless you have access to a toner, like I said before. But if you're unfortunate like me, and I'm sure many other women and men out there are just as unfortunate, you're going to have to bleach your hair more than once. I had to do it 3 times, but if you're lucky, you only have to do it twice, and then you just add a color on top. And you're going to want to stick with cooler tones of blonde, cooler shades of blonde, because the cooler shades are going to take out the yellow. If you use like a warm shade, it's going to make your hair even more yellow or more orange. Do not dye your hair from the orange stage, though. I'm going to warn you right now. Do not dye your hair from the orange stage. You're going to want it a pale blonde. Not like a vibrant, bright banana blonde, but like a pale... You'll know when you see it that you'll be able to work with it, that you'll be able to cover it up, hopefully, you'll know. Yeah, keep it cool. I don't use ash in my hair. I've had bad experience with ash colors before, but maybe it would work for you. Ash blonde is a very cool blonde. It should keep your hair away from the yellow tones. I use champagne blonde. It worked beautifully for me. Like I said, I'm going to try the Brass Vanisher again with this color hair, because I'm sure that it'll really take out the yellow in it. So, I don't know, try that. Make sure you use the saran wrap idea. Blow dryer really helps with the bleach, really helps to stop killing your hair. Use lots of conditioner after you bleach your hair, because conditioner is going to make it softer and it's going to bring it back to life. Like you can see, my hair is really not that dead. It looks pretty good for bleaching it 3 times, using a Brass Vanisher, and dyeing it. So, hopefully it works for you as good as it worked for me. And remember, do not stress. Do not freak out if your hair turns yellow or orange. I know it looks horrible. I know. Trust me. I know. Just don't panic, okay? Because you can always fix it. Everything is fixable. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Good luck.